Hey, what's up, guys? Just out here for a little ruck and thinking about the feet and the ankles because I get asked about it all the time. And it is something that we cover in our training programs, but there's certainly some really effective strategies that you can implement on your own. One of which is what I'm doing right now, and that's a loaded ruck or hike where I'm loaded up with some form of external load. In this case, it's a vest. You could do that with a pack, rucksack, etc. But that just allows for a responsible load that you can place on the feet, the ankles, the shank, lower body, both going up and coming down. Both are important. And it also allows it to be scalable so that you can start with lighter loads, work your way up to heavier loads over time. It's no different than what we do with, training other muscle groups and connective tissues in the gym, using more conventional strength and conditioning equipment. Here I'm just using nature and the undulating surfaces that we've got here, which provides such an amazing training effect that a flat consistent surface in your home or in the gym can't do. The other thing is that you've got to get out of those that are hiking, rucking. You've got to get out of the stiff, high-ankled footwear. Essentially that footwear, especially the stuff that comes up over the ankle and into the lower leg, you're bracing and creating essentially a weak spot there in those connective tissues as a result of that brace, because you're not allowing the connective tissues to do their job to stabilize the foot, the ankle, to help modulate and propriocept and just become a more robust appendage for feeling what's going on underneath you. And that's really, for most humans, that's how we get around this planet. So you want to make sure that interface, right, the foot and how it essentially communicates with the ground, you want to make sure that that's a really good, strong, stable relationship, but also one that is rich in proprioception and able to feel, respond, and react to these sudden changes, right? Like here I am here, I'm on unstable surface. I'm on all of a sudden there's a little like right here, I've got this stick. I get just on the edge of it. Well, now all of a sudden I'm pronating, right? And the opposite, I slide off and go this way. Now I'm supinating. And these are all situations where you could have a potential injury, right? Especially if it happened at high speed, you slip, you fall, etc. Roll the ankle, sprain the ankle, break the leg, blow out the knee. All of these situations, these potential injury risks are, I'm not going to say completely preventable, but you can certainly become a more durable system if we just train it. And when it comes to the foot and the ankle, getting out of this protective footwear when we're in training, like if you're somebody training for a backcountry hunt and you're training, throughout the year, you're in situations like this where I'm on a freaking trail. Okay, yeah, it's not totally consistent, but it's not the same as being in the woods per se, where there is no trail. And in these situations, get out of the boot. Okay, grab a hiking shoe, one that again is underneath the ankle bone here, right? It allows my ankle to roll, flex, dorsiflex, plantar flex, and respond, right, to what's going on underneath it. That alone, right, can be insanely effective at strengthening the feet, the ankles, lower leg, or the shank. And then you, again, adding load, okay, over time, progressive overload, and that's going to allow for some really nice adaptation and strength gains to happen. So there's some tips on strengthening the feet and the ankles, strategies that you can implement starting immediately to start building this stronger interface and connection with the ground that we tread on. Good luck, guys.